here with RhinoTech up in our Eagan, Minnesota Manufacturing Distribution Center. I wanted to bring to you today a brand new product that we're just launching as of right now. We haven't even shown this in press as of yet, but it's going to be in the marketplace extremely quickly. It's called RhinoDARK Laser Paper. It is a heat transfer paper specifically designed to be applied to dark colored garments and fabrics. And that's even if it's 100% polyester, 50-50 blend, or 100% cotton. So it's very versatile, and it even has a few other little twerks that you can work with. It comes in two sizes. It's an 8.5 by 11 or an 11 by 17, very affordable, and it's a two-paper system. And I say paper, however, it's actually a film and a paper. So what we have is a two-paper application. We print everything out on our film, which is really great. Most products in the marketplace today are paper, and paper has a tendency to expand and contract dramatically with your temperature and humidity level changes. So if you're in the deep south in the dead of summer, you know what I'm talking about. So what we have is a polyester coated sheet. It has a very glossy side and a very dull side. The dull side is the print side. That's your coating. So we don't have that expansion contraction problem. So, and I'm using a different printer today. We've never shown this one. It's the 711WT from Okidata. It has a CYM and a white. So it's your cyan, your magenta, your yellow, and then a white cartridge in it. So we have white toner so that we can get brilliant, brilliant whites on dark garments. If you're going to use it, and you're going to use it on a light colored shirt, you know, with a different paper, like single step, you can mix a black automatically in the machine so that you can still use it for both applications. We're going to run it through the front tray and back out on the back door. And the reason for that is we don't want it to run through all of the rollers, potentially damaging the coating. So let's get it in here. And that's the dull side up on this unit. And print it. So what we're going to do all at once, we're going to print our color, and it's going to have white where we want our white, but also covering all of the other toner colors. And the reason for that is it gives it more opacity and greater durability on the final product. So this is what it is on the back side and on the printed side. And remember, always mirror your image so that when you put it down onto the shirt, it's going to be right reading. I'm going to take my transfer paper, or B sheet, some people like to call it. I always like to dog the corner because that way it gets a little easier for me to grab it because it's going to be a hot peel. Get it in here. And we're using the RT-DK20A, which is an automatic release, which comes in really handy. Just want to make sure your chin isn't over that bar when that thing pops, because it does come up very rapidly. We're going to be doing this at 360 degrees for 130 seconds. And what that's going to do is take that white coating that's on that B sheet, and it's going to be applied directly onto the back side of that color that you saw on the A sheet, which is the film. I also have my little finger things because it does get very hot, and this way I'm not going to burn myself while we're doing it. Okay, we're down to 5 seconds. This will start to beep to let you know that it's going to come up. There we go. And let's do our peel immediately. And I just roll it back nice and gentle. You can see that the coating has come off our B sheet and transferred now onto the back of this entire sheet. That's going to give it, again, more opacity and durability once it's been transferred down onto the surface. From here, we'll go on to doing our shirt. Now, the first thing I like to do, though, is I want to cut the edges off, and the reason being, and you probably can't see it, but sometimes a little bit of the white on the edges will transfer to the film, and obviously we don't want to put that down onto the shirt. So if I just get rid of that, I'm set. But this is a weedless process, so the only thing we're putting down is toner. No cutting, no trimming, no weeding and all that sort of stuff. I take my shirt, and I always like to give it a little bit of a press so that I'm taking out the moisture and any wrinkles that may be in the shirt. Okay. So again, now we're going to do this at 360 degrees for 30 seconds. Get it lined up. And let it go. 360, 30 seconds, and at that point we're going to take it off the press. We just continue doing our cycle, and but we want to wait for it to cool, and that's when you actually peel the film off. And again, this is the RT DK20A heat press, 16 by 20 inch bed, so it covers a lot of ground. Here we go. We now have that. We're going to set it aside and let it cool. I already did one a little bit ago just so that I'd have one cooled when it came ready for the peel. So we'll set this over here. And normally I would just do this on a table, but we'll just do it right here where we have our press. I give it a little tug, and then I peel my film back. And there we go. We got it all. So we've now made that transfer down onto the shirt, and this is what we end up with. Now what's interesting about this particular product, the RhinoDARK, is that it actually comes off like this and is extremely glossy. In some cases that's a great look. Some people don't want that, so what we can do is we put it back on our press and put our parchment paper down on top of it, because we don't want to stick it to the top surface of our heating element. And I'm going to press this anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. It doesn't seem to make a lot of difference if it's a little bit longer, but what that's going to do is it's going to take the sheen off of that and make it more of a matte finish, which is a great, great look. So we got 15 seconds. I'm going to peel this off, and we have our shirt. I think it's fantastic. It's easy, it's simple, affordable, but what you get is a white in brilliant color, so that we have none of that dark shirt bleeding through, and that tells the story. RhinoDARK heat transfer laser paper. You can find it on our website. You can find a video, as you have, on YouTube. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. And until next time, thank you very much.